So a video focusing on Gyaku-tsuki punch and stepping and transferring the weight and making sure that our hips are in a straight line. Just a couple of kind of warm-up exercises, fundamentally without actually moving anywhere. Wants to work along the diagonal, feet almost in one line, but body weight through the front leg. Bending the back leg into this hand-my position, kind of fudadechi. And from here, what wants to do is to focus on, notice the hips are twisted, getting the hips forward, punching again, turning on the spot, not moving the feet, but transferring the weight across, and then back to hand-my position. Okay, so from there, simple exercise, back leg very bent, strong deep stance, fudadechi, double punch, renzuki, Gyaku-tsuki, then turn Gyaku-tsuki, and then pull back into the hand-my position. Okay, so simple exercise, double punch, single punch, turn with the punch Gyaku-tsuki, and then prepare. So from here, those are familiar with the kata jin. Okay, take a lead from these katas. So from there, then back. Okay, so double punch, single punch, turn and punch, pull back into fudadechi. Okay, so we repeat that several times, focusing here from the hips forward in this position, and then drive using this hip movement to drive the hip and the body weight from the back leg to the front leg. Strong drive from here, augmented with the punch. And you notice that the punch is the last thing, the shoulder, the elbow, staying in and driving forward. So one more time, forward, tate shuduki in fudadechi, back leg bent. Hoping you can see that on camera. Okay, into Zenkatsudachi, Gyaku-tsuki, turn Gyaku-tsuki, pull back into fudadechi. So one more time, and back, and again, and back. Okay, so simple exercise, almost as a warm-up. Again, take a lead from our katas. Next exercise, those are familiar with the kata unsu, the 4 turning Gyaku-tsukis. So just to look at the footwork first, it's in 4s, but we're eventually going to do 8 techniques to finish back facing the camera. Okay, so the first step, as in Kion kata, step and turn, face our opponent, stepping in. Second technique, turning what? Facing our opponent, hips in. The third, so it's left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. So it's step, turn, stepping back towards the camera, making sure the hips are the right, the correct width, and the chest forward. And then turning, moat. So now you can see the back of me. Following 4 techniques to get us back again. Start with the left leg, so it's step and turn. Notice what I'm doing with the back foot every time. This foot can't stay here. It's got to come with me. Got to turn, twist that hip, drive in. And then finally the 8th technique, turning more and back to the front. Okay, so if we augment all of those with a Gyaku-tsuki. So we can either start left hand out or just start from hisakudachi, natural stance, hands here. Okay, so in the kata, tate shuto, we'll add techniques in a little while, but just Gyaku-tsuki. Turn Gyaku-tsuki, hips in, good hikite. Moate, turning moate, keeping this left side in, punching at the end Gyaku-tsuki. Back towards the camera, okay, it's a short step. Don't just come here, we must step proper width, Gyaku-tsuki in again. And then turning moate to the back. Finish with the next 4 techniques, so it's step with the left, turn with the right, step with the left, turn and finish with the right, and then back. Okay? So, a little bit quicker. Okay? Make it easier for you, start with the hand out in front. Okay, so there's no confusion. Okay, so step Gyaku-tsuki, turn Gyaku-tsuki, step Gyaku-tsuki, turn Gyaku-tsuki, and then again, step, turn, step, turn, and yeah. Okay, so just think we could do that in reverse. Start with the right leg instead of the left. Same techniques. Okay. So from here, fist, could be tate shutuki, as in the kata. Okay. From there, step and turn. Okay. Turning mowat and punch. To the front, right leg, and then turning mowat. Okay. So again, the lead hand this time is blocking. Tate shutuki, here, strong, then drive the hip in, strong and in, to the back, strong and in, and then back to the front. So you can see those 8 techniques, okay, bring you back to the starting point. Okay, so why limit yourself to just Gyaku-tsuki? Okay, think about that in a second. Okay, I've done tate shuto and Gyaku-tsuki as in the kata. Okay, but one more time. So from there, starting with our left leg, whatever leg you start with, you're going to step. The opposite leg then becomes the turning leg. Okay, so you've got a stepping leg and a turning leg. Okay, so focusing on good kime. Okay, focus. So every time, stop. No wobbles. Every time we turn, fast, dynamic, fast start, fast stop. Every technique the same. Okay, so it's just a turning Gyaku-tsukis. Okay, I'm going to start by going to the right this time, and we can augment the techniques with blocks. So it could be tate shuto for senior grades, okay? Could be any block, okay? Junior grades might consider concentrating on those blocks such as Gidambarai or Uchi-uki, okay? That work very well with this. If you watch from here, it's Gidambarai, Gyaku-tsuki, Uchi-uki, Gyaku-tsuki. And again, it could be Gidambarai to you, and Uchi-uki to the back. So again, Gidambarai and Uchi-uki. Don't limit yourself. Why just punches? I know I said that this video is almost exclusively just about Gyaku-tsuki, but as we get a little bit more advanced, why not Shiduchi, Nukute, Empi-uchi, Gyaku Mawashi Empi. Okay? Could be any technique. Okay? From here, inside Haituchi, Gyaku Haituchi, ridge hand attack. And then we could finish again simply with either the block, okay, the elbow strike, and fast. Okay, so be prepared to experiment. Concentrate on getting the legs in the right position, the hips in the right position, focusing on that hikite and that hanmai, that straight position, rather than ending up trying to punch here or here because you haven't turned the back foot. Turn the back foot, get it in. Okay, so plenty of variations, as I said. Try those either with elbows, okay, open hand strikes, or back to conventional Gidambarai's, Uchi-uki. Sochi-uki a little bit harder. Got to get the arm all the way across. Agi-uki, I'd have to get the arm all the way across. But from here, again, Why not think about kata? Straight from the kata nijishio. Okay? So every time that would require an extra swapping of the hands. Uchijuki is fairly straightforward, so is Gidanbarai. This arm can kind of come straight into this position. With Agiyuki, it's got to go back and then in. Okay? That's much more difficult. Requires a little bit more thought. It's perhaps more for some of our higher grades. Okay, so concentrate on just the turning Gyaku-tsukis. And just to go back again, the 8 turns. Remember, step and turn. Step and turn. Step and turn. Step and turn. Okay, until you've got all of those kind of ingrained up here. Okay, practice doesn't necessarily make perfect, but it kind of becomes second nature then. It becomes something you can do, but it requires time and time again, practice, practice, practice. One other interesting stepping combination, start with Gyaku-tsuki again, which came from a video I've seen online from Sensei Matt Price, amongst others, a fantastic karateka, a lovely guy to boot, but this actually involves 12 steps. We'll start with the first 8, and it's all about Gyaku-tsuki. I'll show you straight on and backwards, sideways on, just so you get an idea. So the combinations of the punches come in 3 lots of 4. The first 4 techniques are simply stepping back and forwards. The first 2 techniques go backwards. The second 2 techniques always go forwards. Okay, so from here, stepping backwards, so you've got plenty of room. Okay, we're still constrained for space without a dojo. Okay, so stepping back, punching Gyaku-tsuki, so whichever arm's out in front, we step back with the opposite leg. All Chudan Gyaku-tsuki, and then concentrate on this slow movement, controlled movement. Back with the left leg this time. Slow movement, control. Now stepping forwards. So I've got the left arm forward. I want to punch Gyaku-tsuki. So I'm going to have to step forward with the left leg. I'm back again with control. No kind of movement. Yeah. Forward with the right leg. Bit of a wobble there, poor stance. I'm back. So those first 4 techniques. There's 2 back and 2 forward. Control. So you see I don't lead with the head, sticking the bottom out or anything else. From here almost think of dropping in this position. So not stepping back to pull the weight off this leg. Okay? Think from here straight back with that left leg and stop. Step in. Forward with the left leg now. Just avoid the doors. I'm back. Forward with the right leg. I'm back. So that's the first 4 steps. First 2 always going backwards, away from an opponent. Second 2 always attacking or smothering, shortening the distance. Okay, so again, those first 4, show you in a diagonal this time. Okay, so 2 back. And 2 forward. And try and come back a little bit slower than I did. Okay, really show that control. It's that yame at the end of a kata. Never ever like this. With control, you're in control. Keep my eyes on the opponent. And finish. Same with this, okay? So 2 back, 2 forward. That's the first one of 3. They're the simple ones. The second element from here is turning to our side. I said the first 2 always step away, the second 2 always step forward. So from here, starting with that left hand out in front, my opponent is coming in from this side. I may block. In this case, we're just practicing Gyaku-tsuki to start. Step away, turn that 90 degrees, and punch. And back in. So don't move the arms when I step back in. Now the left leg, my opponent's coming from the opposite side. And back. And now stepping in. So the left leg now steps in. And back. Now the right leg in. And back. So that's the second of the sequences of 4. Okay? So the first ones were back and forward. The second ones are side to side. So if we put all 8 together, actually, in a diagonal position from there, it's back, back, and in. Forward, back, forward, and back. Stepping away, and back. Stepping away, and back. Stepping in, and back. Stepping in, and back. So, so 8 steps there. Okay? Back and stop. Okay? Forward and stop. Step away and stop. Step away. Step in and stop. Okay? Always 2 away to start, 2 in to finish. Okay, so just to repeat that again. Straight on, start with the left arm out in front. You could start with the right. Okay, doing this mirror image, there's a lot of instructors have to do in teaching people, so I don't know my left from my right. Okay, but once again, those 8. Step away, and in. Step away, and in. Step in, and away. Step in, and away. Step away, and turn, and back. Step away, and back. Step in, and back. Step in, and back. So you may wish to try those a little bit quicker. Repeat, repeat, repeat. That's the length of the video. Last 4, much, much harder. Left hand's out in front. Okay, I'll show you this way. Show you sideways on. I think we need to see this sideways on. Wouldn't get any perspective. I'm being attacked from behind. I have to turn 180 degrees from there and step back. 180 degrees, stepping with the left leg. And back. So there was stepping away from my opponent, being attacked from this direction, step away. I now try the same turn, 180 degrees, but this time stepping in. Left leg lead, and back. Right leg, and back. So each time coming back to this position, okay, left hand out in front. So again, just to watch those, being attacked from behind, step away. Get the hips all the way around, turn on that foot very quickly. So again, got to turn from the hips quickly and back. Okay, now stepping in, right leg stays where it is, left leg steps into the opponent and back. Now the right leg in and back. So much more complicated those last 4. Okay, imagine being attacked from behind. So the first 4 are being attacked straight at you, the second 4 from the side, and the last 4 from behind. Okay, just to add those 3 sequences together to get those 12. Okay, so it's from there, left hand out in front, step back, and in. Left leg back, and in. Left leg forward, and in. Right leg, and in. Stepping away, the turn to the side now. Away with the right leg. And in. Left leg. Stepping in now, smothering the attack. Left leg in. And back. Right leg in. I'm back. Stepping away from my opponent. So you're going to see my back 4 times. Okay, so I'm being attacked from behind me. I turn, stepping with the right leg. I'm back. Left leg. I'm back. Lost my balance a little bit that time. Okay, stepping away or into my opponent, being attacked, going to smother that attack. Right hand. Then back. And then finally, right leg, left hand. I'm back to finish. Okay, so just to recap, to do all 12 of those techniques, 3 lots of 4, and on each 4, the first 2 steps are away from the opponent, the second 2 steps are into the opponent. First 4 techniques, I'm being attacked from the front. Second 4 techniques, I'm being attacked from the side. And the last 4 techniques, I'm being attacked from behind. Okay, so I'll run through that twice more, once facing this way, and then once facing sideways. Start with the left hand out in front. I won't go too quick, I can't, okay, but just so we have break and follow, okay? And sideways on, okay? Just so you can see my feet, that's important, okay? So again, start left hand out, balance. So practice those, even add extra techniques, even to that last one. Double punches, okay, block and punch, or however you see fit. Work on the foot, work first in the steps, trying to get good kime, good hikite, and good hip movement. Okay, I think that's enough from me for the time being. Thank you.